Dang, they're so mean, man. The next thing you know, this is gonna blow your mind. The next thing you know, they're gonna ask you to be independent. They're gonna ask you to start thinking on your own. They're gonna ask you one day, this is gonna be scary. You're definitely not gonna like me after I say this. They're gonna one day ask you to live on your own and become your own person. That was pretty scary.
Have a good day. Pastor,
I'm done. I'm done. What the hell is this?
Oh yeah,
I'm done.
skedaddle.
I'm done. I'm
Let's
done.
just
I totally asked you. I said, bathe me in holy water. I said that totally.
How are you?
like Pastor, I
I
was
was
pretty
about
sure
to
How
God
slow
was
are
just
you?
Mr. Mark, and she just randomly came out of nowhere and told me like I don't read the Bible, and I'm like, I didn't come here telling people to read the Bible.
Well,
I go to
Grim, do
church.
you have a beef with Jesus? Do you not like him?
Yes.
What is it that Jesus did?
Yeah, you're cooked.
That is the question. What did he not do?
Okay. What did he not do? Well, let me tell you what he should have done. If you want, now you're not gonna like. You're probably too mature, immature. Now, don't take that in a bad way. I'm just saying I'm an older man, but you may not. You haven't had years to develop, or you don't know scripture, so I wouldn't expect you to take this not in a bad. Seriously, you're gonna think I'm being mean, but you always remember this: Jesus could have and should have let all humans burn in hell. He should have never came down here to die for us. Why? Like, ask yourself, Grim, what's so special about me and you that he should leave heaven and come down here to be mocked? Like, what's the point? What good? Like, right now, you don't even give a care about him. What? Like, why should he care about you? What's so special about you that he should just die for you? That because if you think you're good, if you think that you're not being prideful, that's being prideful.
Of course.
no, thank
Of
you,
course.
bro. I
We got a
really appreciate
racist
it.
Texas man.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Well, see, being judgmental and bearing false witness doesn't make you right. So, listen, I get it. I get it. Like I said, I did use the word immature. But here's the deal Jesus owes you nothing. He doesn't. He doesn't owe you mercy. He doesn't owe you grace. He doesn't owe you forgiveness. He doesn't have to save one person on this planet. He doesn't have to make anybody feel important for him to be important. He's not. Jesus isn't just.
With you white people.
Hold on. I'm not white. Stop judging me, you little brat. So here's what I'm telling you. No, you don't know what race I am. You don't know what race I am. You don't know what race anybody in here is. Right? You don't. No, you're a judgmental little girl. Literally, did your parents just give you things or do you know things? Like, do you know anything about life? Or do you just judge
I
people?
was forced to read.
Hold on, you were forced to read, but you were forced to have an education? What are you gonna tell them? Your parents forced you to have to wipe your own butt? They forced me to have to eat off my own plate? They forced me to use a spoon and drink out of my own cup? What are you, 10?
That's what your parents did to you.
Yes, that's what an adult is made out of. That's what being independent looks like.
Oh my god.
What are you laughing at, Grib? That's stupid. You laughing at it. That's so dumb. You're like, I was forced to have ride my own bicycle. They forced me to have to get my own license. They forced me to have to go to school to get an education. What kind of, like, seriously, are you trolling me? You gotta be trolling me. You got me. You got me. You are totally trolling me. This can't be real.
Gotcha.
I'm done. We
You guys
got
still
this.
talking about Jesus?
Well, right now, Cookie, I'm trying to discover how this girl feels that she was forced to read books is a bad thing. Her parents forced her to get an education so she could be smart and do something for herself. I'm trying to see where's the bad news.
I think she's a contrarian. She came over here and she was like, I don't believe in God and I don't go to church and I don't read the Bible.
I don't think, well, according to what you're telling us, you're upset about reading at all.
Oh my god.
Do you have a book?
What the
Do you know
hell?
do you read the book?
Yeah, my parents had me read them all the time.
Oh no, that's horrible. Reading is horrible.
Yeah,
You
it's so
gross.
bad. Imagine if you had to read.
The Bible
Oh, where
all
am I?
the time.
Texas.
Oh no, the truest book of all, with the most information that's relevant to our lives. How horrible were your parents to try to get you to learn about the Bible?
Dang, they're so mean, man. The next thing you know, this is gonna blow your mind. The next thing you know, they're gonna ask you to be independent. They're gonna ask you to start thinking on your own. They're gonna ask you one day, this is gonna be scary. You're definitely not gonna like me after I say this. They're gonna one day ask you to live on your own and become your own person. That was pretty scary.
What? No, dude!
That's pretty scary. I mean, they're gonna ask you one day to tie your shoes, wipe your own butt, right? Brush your teeth. They're gonna ask you to blow your own nose. I mean, that's pretty scary. And this one might be a little scary. They're gonna ask you to brush your own hair. I mean, Grim, come on.
No, but did I ask you a question? Did I ask you a question? No, I asked this robot.
Literally, she asked the Wobot, "Hey Wobot, I don't believe in the Bible and I don't go to church and I don't like Jesus. Answer me, Robot."
It was just so weird because I'm like, usually it threw me off.
English or Spanish?
Well, Graham, here's what I'm gonna tell you. You can mock and scoff at God. I wouldn't say it's a wisest choice, but just know He does love you. He gives you and me what we don't deserve. That's why He's great. You're talking about, well, what has He not done, right? Well, let me tell you what He's not done. Right now, He's not allowing you to burn in hell. He's not allowing me to burn in hell. He's giving us an opportunity to be forgiven through it, and I took that forgiveness through Christ. It's not that you work to make Jesus love you. He already loves you. He gave you a gift. So if you think about this, if your mother was going crazy and your father left you an inheritance, and guess what? Your mother can't get it, and crazy people don't get inheritance. In spite of what happens to your mother, she says, before my mind goes out, I want to tell you that I love you. And everything I'm leaving for you, no matter what, my heart will always be yours. And that's what it is with Christ. I know I said a pretty funny line, but what I'm saying is Jesus offers you a gift, but He loves you regardless if you take it or don't. But if you don't take it, you won't inherit His kingdom and you won't be forgiven. So, Graham, I know you're young. I know it's laugh at every single thing I say, but do know you are loved and you're precious to Jesus. One day when you gain of age, I hope you come to Christ sooner than later, because I'm an older man. I'm not a kid. I'm a grown man, and I've seen people that spend years away from Jesus and what it does to them. And nothing ever good comes mentally, spiritually, and physically. What happens? These people live there's a lot of heartache, a lot of pain, a lot of suffering, a lot of hidden dark things that they just bottle up. They bottle up, and Grandma, you don't have to bottle it up. You can allow the Holy Spirit to forgive you. But the choice is yours, young lady. You could think Pastor just some joke, and I get that. I get that. I'm just a grown man spreading the gospel to a bunch of kids that I have faith in, that y'all will be great young people and you will do great things greater than I. Right? That's my hope for y'all. I believe in y'all's generation. I've been talking to Z generation probably more than most teachers and principals on a personal level. Not just go in there, teach them, and walk away. Like, I talk with you guys. I spend time with you.
For like 15 minutes
Right.
straight telling me I should believe in God.
I'm telling that you don't have to. I've been telling you He believes in you and He loves you. That's what I've been telling you. That shows me where your mature level is. You're hearing me, but you're not understanding me, right? And let me say it again. He loves you. He dies for you, and He cares for you. If you choose to believe that or not, that doesn't change Him as much as you say, Mom, I'm so mad at you because you didn't buy me the iPhone 1000, right? She still loves you.
An iPhone.
Right. Regardless, I think you missed the point. You missed the point.
The way this dude.
Well, Graham, I won't hold you up. And I'm not white,
I
but
gotta love this white man trying to educate me.
I keep telling you I'm not white. I'm a person of color. But I'm not ashamed of what. Oh, that is. So you go off a sound?
What does a person of color sound like? I mean,
Yeah. Hold on. What is a black person supposed to sound like? Nah, since you want to put it up.
Like, no.
No, I did. Oh, so what do they sound like? What are they supposed to sound like? Well, you putting yourself out there. I'll tell you what, you just doing that on the video
People so
game.
racist already. I'm like, wait a minute. What does black people sound like?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm totally racist. I was.
I don't think you're
That was
racist.
the
We don't
question.
think you're racist.
Don't deflect. Just answer the question. How does a black person sound to you?
Totally.
Well, I have met white people that I remember one time I heard this dude. This is exactly how he sound.
Oh, she left.
Hey man, you know what I'm saying? Now I want y'all to hear this. Oh man, y'all know what I'm saying? He talked like that for years. I didn't know the dude was Korean the whole time. He was from the Bronx of New York.